Today we're in the quiet community of Countryside in Sterling, Virginia. Perfectly situated just off of Route 7 near the Algonquian Parkway, this 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath Victorian-style home has a large open kitchen with center island, plus you'll see another feature you usually don't find in a kitchen. The fenced backyard offers privacy, 2 decks great for entertaining, and the fully finished walkout lower level, well, let's just say it'll have you reaching for the popcorn. Thierry Roche of RE/MAX Premier in Fairfax, Virginia is the realtor representing the homeowners. Let's meet Terry and take a closer look at this beautiful home. So Terry, as I mentioned at the top, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, Victorian-style home, sits on a cul-de-sac, which is another benefit, of course. Tell us a little bit more about the house.
The house was built in the mid-'80s. At that time, the real estate market was doing average. It wasn't doing great, wasn't doing poor, just an average. So the builder had to figure out, with a brand new style, being a Victorian carriage home, which was unheard of anywhere in Northern Virginia at that time, how well it would sell, what kind of a marketplace they wanted to go after. So they wanted to go after young families, obviously being in a large family-oriented neighborhood, and they wanted to go after an affordability range that they could compete with townhomes, or the larger end townhomes, and the smaller end single family, but make something totally unique.
They're all of this Victorian style as we look around this cul-de-sac, but they're a little bit different from one another.
Well, and that was a big, big plan with the builders. They wanted to make sure no 2 homes, identical homes, were set right next to each other.
Yeah.
You'd have them sometimes 3 or 4 homes apart. All color schemes had to be different. So they wanted to have some diversity to the neighborhood. And then they did a fine job setting it up, obviously.
That's great.
Yep.
Well, it's hot out here, so let's go inside and check this place out.
Okay.
Wow, Terry, before we start talking about the house, let's talk about the front porch.
Yeah, the front porch is nice. It's really nice from a curb appeal point of view, but more importantly, when the house was built and the neighborhood was built with these Victorian carriage-style homes, gave people a better sense of community. You could say hi to your neighbors as they're walking by. You could see your kids playing in the cul-de-sac, whatever. You got plenty of room for furniture, plenty of room just to go out and hang out. Of course, it's about 15, 20 degrees cooler in the porch than it is in the sun. So you get a breeze coming through. It's really nice.
And we know that today because it's a hot day today, no doubt about it.
No doubt.
Well, here we are in the foyer of this beautiful home. Let's start talking about this nice living room.
Living room, family room, people set them up different ways in this house. Pulte focused on only 3 rooms when they really wanted to over-accentuate the house. The dining room, which is really amazing for a house this size, you can see right now there's a table in there that holds 6. You've got a buffet. You've got plenty of room either side, and you've got an enormous amount of room in the back here that you could add another leaf. You could have 10 people sitting here eating comfortably. Another issue that they wanted to focus on was having the dining room right next to the kitchen, yet feeling separated.
Well, speaking of dining and speaking of kitchens, let's go look at it.
Okay, let's go.
Wow, wide open kitchen, Terry. This is beautiful.
You and I grew up. Our parents would have guests over. They would have a separate kitchen, a separate dining room, a separate living room. Everything was cordoned off.
Yeah.
Guests would never see the kitchen. People entertain totally differently now. You probably don't even go to a dining room. Most people entertain in the kitchen. Matter of fact, food preparation, entertainment, have a glass of wine, all happens at the same time.
And that fireplace, really attractive, especially in a kitchen.
Yeah, and it's unusual. Rarely do you find one. I mean, you could almost set this aside as a small family room next to a kitchen, which of course was the idea when they put the fireplace in. But, you know, entertaining in the wintertime, coming, having a nice fire, having people sit around, maybe some hot chocolate for the kids, a glass of wine for the parents, everyone preparing food together. It's the whole ideology.
Okay. And nice walk out to the deck where you can grill.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right. I forgot to mention that. That's actually what they call a grilling deck. You got the small deck up top, the large deck down below. And, you know, you've got enough room for a couple of people to sit outside, well, more than a couple of people, a table, a barbecue, and be able to have immediate access to the deck coming back and forth. So you're literally extending, especially with the large French glass doors, extending the eating area and bringing the outside in.
Well, that does it for the first level of this spacious home. Now Terry and I head upstairs to check out the upper level. In addition to the master bedroom, which we'll show you in a minute, the upper level has 2 other bedrooms for guests or growing families. A full bath with shower and tub, plus a skylight for a nice splash of natural light. Now, here's what you've been waiting for. This is a really big master bedroom, something you wouldn't necessarily guess from the outside of the house.
This master bedroom is supersized, and the ideology behind it was put more into the master bedroom, add this sitting room, add entranceway into the bathroom area, separate a vanity area from the actual shower area. Design it more like a master suite that you would see in a 4,000 or 4,500 square foot house. Anytime we get a house to put on the market, we know there's a large master suite, a large kitchen, and more importantly than just large, designed to work functionally. We know that house is going to be sold very quickly.
Now we'll quickly head down to the lower level to check out a movie lover's dream room. Whoa, this might be my favorite room in the entire place. A media room.
Yeah, unusual for a house in this price range. As a matter of fact, almost unheard of to have a professionally designed, wired, and laid out media room in a house in this price range.
Now, if you'd like to find out more about this beautiful home, or others like it, give Thierry Roche of RE/MAX Premier in Fairfax a call at 703-322-0600 or reach him on the web at InsideRealEstate.com.